Dude.
I feel like Dean's in a rush right now, so I had to be the comic relief.
I am in a rush, dude. It took me 40 minutes to get home. Everyone's leaving at the same time. Or 50, sorry, they're not 40, 50 minutes to get home. And I was like, I know we have to get down here. It's kind of an early game tonight.
Yeah, I hate that it's an early game.
So it's 6:10. I'm like, I got to rush down here.
You should just call.
And then freaking Peter Pettigrew was my Lyft driver. Down here.
You took a Lyft down here?
Yeah, why can't I hear Brandon?
What do you...
Wait, Brandon, say something?
Yo.
I can't.
Yo.
There he is. There you go.
Yeah, dude. I took a Lyft down here.
I drove.
I mean,
I drove too.
I drive. I drive the car.
It's I'm, I don't plan to drink that much.
But just in
case.
Well, and then I have a car.
You're a very responsible adult.
Plus, it's it was payday today, so.
Oh.
Today?
Yeah,
It's a Wednesday.
I got paid today,
I got
too.
paid today.
It's because it's the holidays.
Yeah. So usually...
Jingle bells.
Jingle bells.
Jingle bells. But yeah, dude. Freaking Peter Pettigrew from
Harry
Potter
Fucking rat.
was my Lyft driver. And, dude, this guy was...
Did he miss was his hand missing?
I don't know. It was in his pants, I felt like.
He didn't come
That would be weird.
No, he was like, take the 163, and he goes, you know what? I think the 8 to the 5 is going to be way better. There's no traffic. And it was like, dude, how can you see? You're not...
I didn't get paid today. What the fuck?
Sucks to be you, dude.
Do you normally... When do you get... Well, banks are open on Friday, right?
What do you bank through?
Calgos.
Okay. What do you bank through?
It's called Wheelhouse Credit Union.
Of course you would.
But
what the fuck
Wheelhouse?
is that?
What is that? It's like a
credit
Wild
union.
Wild West or something.
It's because my dad works for the city of San Diego.
Oh, they
So
changed the name, didn't they?
Yeah, it used to be San Diego Metropolitan
There
Credit
it is.
Union.
There it is. Okay.
But now
It's Wheelhouse.
Wheelhouse.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, go down to the Wheelhouse.
There we go. Yeah.
Right in my wheelhouse.
Credit unions, you get your check prior to the holiday. I'll say I have Bank of America.
Oh,
But
corporate.
here's a known fact: Bank of America is non-existent in the state of fucking Indiana.
it's not in America.
Pretty sure that is.
You've been there. You know it's not. No, I'm just kidding.
Middle America.
Indiana's nice.
Apart.
Well, I like Purdue.
It's got a nice college feel to it.
Oh, I love Purdue's a nice campus.
Fort
Yeah,
Wayne.
it's beautiful.
It was weird, driving from Illinois to Purdue and just seeing
Indianapolis.
the weird, crazy
Corn. You see corn
You
on
see-
one side, soybeans on the other.
that. And you see these religious billboards that are
That was at your mother's house, the Shrine of Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
No, dude, Shaylee's grandma was a huge Peyton Manning fan.
Yeah,
Their
our
mom
mom is obsessed.
Your
with
mom
Peyton.
too.
Not to.
She
our
was John
mom's
Elway.
level.
My
She
mom's all
knows.
about John Elway.
John
She knows.
Elway. Good. Are you potting right now, or what's going on?
Are we just getting it rolling?
Are you doing a sneak attack? What's the deal?
Are we just going to start doing this?
Oh god.
Yeah, that's how we do
You
it.
didn't ask for my
Y'all did pretty good
You didn't ask for
material.
my consent for this. This is.
You signed a waiver
I know.
by opening that beer bottle.
This is a
much.
non-consensual state. Get over here, boys. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my gosh! I got a special tingle. Fireworks were happening early.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Got a little tingle.
All right, I forget.
think-
This is not the All Bad podcast.
I think
This
Pride
is-
Week was last week, right?
No, Pride actually is next Saturday here in San Diego.
It takes one to know one.
Wow. I'm sorry that I'm on a progressive
What the
podcast.
fuck just happened?
Takes one to know one.
All right, everybody shut up.
Snap back in 1999.
Everybody be quiet. I got to do my lead-in.
Boys, let's get to it.
Enjoy the show. Enjoy the show. Enjoy the show. Enjoy the show. Lights, camera, action.
What's up, everybody? Three amigos and a podcast. We are over here at Mr. Enrique's house,
That's the sneaky.
What's up?
Casa de Ese Sneaky.
House of
The All Bad
Podcast.
Enterprise.
The All Bad podcast. I was
remember-
going to come up with a diss, but I don't know.
We're a subsidiary of theirs, so
You don't have the
They-
disc?
they
I got all
required
kinds
us.
of.
I have disses, but
three
I just don't.
bums in a podcast.
I don't want to be rude.
Three. Go ahead.
I don't want to be rude.
Look at his goatee.
I know.
That was different.
Oh, he's going all out.
I'm trying to grow a beard. I might have one
Yeah.
by next year.
So,
By next year.
Enrique, does it feel weird to be behind a microphone because you guys haven't recorded in 2 weeks?
No, we recorded today, and I dropped the podcast. Episode
Oh,
39,
seen
All
it.
Bad Podcast. Listen to it. There's not
Just
many
13
more
more.
left. This is our final tour, so have at it.
13 more to go, man.
Final
I know.
tour.
Finale.
We'll see if we make it to episode
did
52.
Did Philly Phil Entertainment buy you out? Is that what happened?
No, I'm giving it to him free of charge. He said that he invented the podcast, so he deserves it. I don't know what that means, but
Sounds like the Beatles are breaking up.
yes, man.
Yes.
When you guys finally break up, Three Amigos in a Podcast will give you a
Internship.
decent-
Can I get an
decent
internship at your office?
decent offer for this equipment.
No, I'm still gonna podcast, but
We'll give you below market value.
hell no.
It'll be
Well,
worth
When are
it.
you up?
Well, at least give
when are
you
you upgrading
25%
your
to
equipment?
Price match?
Price match? What do you mean?
Can I price match off
What is
Amazon
it?
to buy your equipment?
What
No,
is
I'm
like,
keeping this
Target or
equipment.
Walmart?
Yeah.
Best Buy?
I need to see these
Every day
these
at work,
prices.
you price match? Get out.
We don't need to upgrade our equipment because we sound fucking good.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, I forget we can cuss on this one.
And we have
Brandon
good
hasn't dropped an
content.
F-bomb yet. I don't know if the
It's super
podcast
confusing.
the podcast doesn't start until Brandon says, "What the fuck? Shut the fuck! It's fucking crazy how the fucking game." I'm like, "Whoa, hey! I'm gonna tell mom."
I'm just gonna edit a bunch of bleeps right there.
No, it's funny. Like, and there'll be like within a minute. It's like 10. This is just fucking crazy that the fucking game. I'm just like,
Dude.
I can hear him twice. It's so funny.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, recording on a Wednesday, it's always good. You know, I harken back now that we've been over a year to us talking about our 4th of July plans last year. And, you know, we're here again. Any 4th of July plans, boys?
I have to work tomorrow.
Cool.
Del Mar Fair.
Ooh.
I want to get the E. coli scare. You know, I guess there was a
Oh, E. coli.
E. coli
Yeah, just
scare.
don't
You said it in
I
one
guess-
word, and I was like, what's an equalist?
Dude, just don't try to finger a pig. Like,
oh my god, you stole my joke.
So it was like a.
oh, sorry.
So I had no idea that there was a E. coli scare, and then I guess
Why
my
do I
parents.
feel like you're going to sing after you say
Think
E.
about each
coli.
No, but my parents told me about it. So it was like an infant had rubbed some animal and somehow got like E. coli.
Dude, there's no good
Think
way to
about
say
each
it.
other's assholes.
Red Rover or whatever.
No,
Those
Red-
ones.
you know how
Red
kids,
Rocket.
Red Rocket.
You know how kids are gross and they just don't wash their hands?
Yeah.
Like, most likely a kid was touching the animals
So
and
the-
then shoved their hands
The
in their mouth.
question that I wanted to ask, though, was what are you going to eat there?
The corn.
What is wrong?
The
Dude.
corn is so good there.
Dean,
I think you talked about it last time. You're like,
Don't ask me what I eat at the fair because I will disappoint you.
just what are you going to eat?
I don't eat anything at the fair.
You don't even eat like
It
the
all
turkey
gives-
leg or
Dude, every single thing at the fair gives me heartburn and acid reflux.
I've never had heartburn in my life.
I've
Dude,
never had heartburn.
I don't know what that
Yeah.
is. Everyone's like,
I-
"Oh my god!" I'm like,
I've never had.
Dude, I'm
heartburn
like a
either.
65-year-old man. Like,
Wrapped into
Dude.
a 27-year-old
I've had
body.
like
I
I've
throw a
had-
handful of Tums and take an Imodium, and the next day, dude, I'm still feeling like shit.
I have like GI pain where it's like my intestines hurt. when I'm-
GI.
You guys take any probiotics or like
Yeah, I take probiotics, and I don't think I drink enough
digestive
water.
enzymes?
But I also just have a long line of stomach problems in my family.
I hear you. I got all these
Get that
allergies.
shit
So
checked out, man.
But I used to really like the Australian battered potatoes.
those are
good.
Those were
no,
my
wait,
go-to.
Those are
those are
the-
not the
yeah.
saddle. I'm thinking of the saddlebag potatoes, the ones where
You're
they
talking
cut them
about
like
the ones on the
really.
stick.
Yeah, the ones
Yeah,
that
on the
they're
stick,
cut
yeah.
like really fine
No,
and they're
these
really
are the ones that
crispy.
are like big. The potatoes are like that
I
big.
think
in
you got those
slices.
the last time we went to the fair. That was the last time I've been to the fair.
Yeah, and that's the last time I regretted it.
Yeah,
I haven't been to the fair in a few
I
years.
haven't been either.
You could drop so much money at the fair; it's ridiculous.
we
Yeah.
went on some crazy ass rides there last time, but we went on the ride day.
I don't like rides there.
Yeah, the rides are way expensive. I think it's like $10 for you to take your.
Well, it got
girlfriend
more
on
expensive
Ferris
this
wheel
year
every
too.
Yeah,
I
it gets
believe
more
it.
expensive every
And it's
year.
got some meth head that's like fronting it too.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know if I feel comfortable while
Yeah,
these
it's
guys
like-
have.
It's like that Geico commercial or whatever. It is.
Yeah.
It's like Oh, is this ride safe? It's okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about.
What do you guys do if it breaks down? Move to the next town.
Yeah.
It's just like, James, what are you doing here? Oh man, but Enrique, you have any plans for the 4th?
Doing a little brewery tour tomorrow. So
Next tomorrow.
yeah, I got friends coming down from San Francisco, so they're gonna come down here. We're gonna pre-drink, then drink some more in North Park, like old hipster people. So
There you
I'm
go.
looking forward to it. What about you? What are you doing?
So it's Sarah's mom's birthday.
Every year.
Every year.
Every year.
Every year it's the
It's
same
worst
day.
thing. Like Easter, not on her birthday. I guess the 4th of July is every 4th of July.
Yeah, it falls on the same day every year. I don't know how that happens. I'm not a magician, so but yeah, I don't really know if there's any big plans. I know her mom likes to play tennis, so I'll probably play some
Be
tennis.
the ball boy.
Ah, dude.
Was that something?
That's your cat.
Continue.
Okay. Anyways,
I don't know how I heard that, but I was like,
I didn't hear anything.
I didn't hear anything.
freaking cat daddy sense.
So you're probably gonna be shagging down some loose balls.
No, I'm gonna be the one delivering the monster serves, dude. I almost freaking blew out my elbow last time. I was straight acing
Gassing
them.
it up, man.
Yeah,
You do like serving up the balls.
all day.
Found it.
Found
It's
it.
over here.
Anyways, so everybody that's listening, we're recording on a Wednesday, the 3rd. We'll probably post this, I don't know, maybe tomorrow or Friday.
July 10th.
Who gives a fuck anymore, you know what I'm saying? But we're also going to the Padre game, so we're going to rush through everything. The game starts at 6:10, so we got to make this a short, quick podcast. How did you guys, I know the last couple games have been, brutal. They're real
to
tough.
say the least.
But it's always interesting because they're brutal games, but Fernando Tatis finds a way to shine.
Every time.
Every game.
Every single game. Like
Every-
I was telling him, he's already got a 3.1 WAR this year, and if you have a 5 by the end of the year, you're an all-star caliber player.
Yeah.
And this dude's missed a month already, so he's playing an MVP level. Like that's insane for a rookie to be playing at that level.
I will say that, and this is obviously a very debatable topic, but Fernando Tatis is the most exciting player in baseball right now. I didn't say the best. I said the most exciting.
Yeah,
You don't know if he's going to do it with the bat, his glove, or if he's
His
going to do it
legs.
on
his
with
legs.
his legs on the base path. And there's not a lot of players. I mean, obviously Mike Trout is an exciting player to watch, but at this point it's kind of like, all right, we get it. You're Mickey Mantle's godson or something like that.
Going to go down in history as probably the best player ever.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, he just plays the game so well. You look at Fernando Tatis; it's very unorthodox the way he does things. It's not like he's tagging up on a freaking fly ball to second base.
He's just a gamer.
He had the second hardest thrown ball, I think, a 94-mile-an-hour missile to
Great,
first
maybe
base.
we can put him in our bullpen too. That'll
Oh
solve
my
some
gosh.
fucking problems.
Could you imagine?
That would
We have
be funny.
Tatis starting a game for us. Maybe we'll win some extra games.
God, I mean,
But
he
who
does
would play
everything
short
else.
for us then? No.
Great Garcia. I was kidding.
Greg Garcia. He's just going to fill everywhere.
But I will say, I was definitely excited to see that Manny Machado decided, he took his
Suspension
suspension game
One
yesterday.
I
So
was
I was
about
like,
to call
dude,
you guys too and be like, "Ooh, sorry, you can't make it anymore."
Yeah, if he had to take it today, it'd be like, man, that's a bummer. I would just love to see all the All-Stars out there.
Yeah, we got Renfroe in the lineup tonight, and Myers and Reyes. I think Garcia's at second. Obviously, Hosmer, Machado, Tatis finishing it out. Quantrill starting tonight.
Quantrill starting tonight. I do like, for the most part, how Andy Green's been rolling out the lineup. I like that they benched Will Myers. I feel like that's kind of sent a message to him, like, hey, just because
you
you got
suck.
the contract doesn't mean you're guaranteed a spot in
Yeah.
the starting
There's a
lineup.
lot of players out there right now that are making a crap ton of money that aren't playing on their team. I mean, we see it every single year.
And
it's unfortunate with a young roster to have, but Brandon's absolutely right. You have to send that message. Hey, every person out here is producing in some way, and you are not.
Yes, 100%.
I mean, Fran Reyes and Hunter Renfroe have earned it with clutch at bats, allowing each other to kind of turn into the Bash Brothers in a sense. And then you look at Manuel Margot and what he brings to the team defensively and what he brings to the team on the base. And Myers just isn't doing anything. His on-base percentage is terrible. He's not hitting average. He hit a home run last night, so maybe
his power numbers are mediocre at best.
But yeah, I mean, Brandon said it a long time ago. We need to start giving our players consistent at bat. It seems like that's what's starting to happen. This is the future of our ball club, and we need to find a center fielder eventually. And that's something that we need to start looking into our AAA and AA teams and let Manuel Margot take it. If Myers isn't our center fielder of the future, I did find it funny though. I love Josh Naylor, but I would not have put Hunter Renfroe center field last night. That's very odd.
Renfroe played center field.
Renfroe played center field last night.
He's got the best arm probably in our outfield, but still, yeah, I
did like having Naylor, Renfroe, and Reyes in the lineup together. That was interesting. I mean, I thought we would have seen that maybe in the American League.
Yeah.
But, having that lefty bat in there is pretty huge. It was a little odd. I think Renfroe, he did all right out there. He doesn't have the best speed and range for a center fielder, obviously. He's got a cannon of an arm.
Yeah.
But if, we need to find a center fielder, but then we got to find a center fielder.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. It's just more or less, it sucks to have a player like that, even in a player that you paid a lot of money to, and they're struggling. You don't know what to do with them. You try to send a message in the sense of, like, we're going to sit you down and put you out there, but at the same time, it's kind of hard to sacrifice that money. You know what I mean? To sit that down. Because at the same time, there's got to be a little bit of investment of, like, we're going to work with you to get you where we need you. But at the same time, it's hard to balance that. Is the player into it or not?
The sunken cost fallacy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was talking to Brandon about it actually before you got here, and that is a perfect opinion for what our team is developing into, and having that financial restriction onto what we're allowed to go after sucks. But if you look at what we're paying, Fernando Tatis and Hunter Renfroe, Kirby Yates for that matter, it all balances out. They were talking on the radio the other day about how we should try to package Will Myers and Kirby Yates to attract the team to pick out Will Myers' contract. I mean, I wouldn't in 1,000 years dream of trading Kirby Yates. I mean, unless we're getting back Casey Mize or something like that. It's
that would be in a heartbeat.
Yeah,
you do that, but
exactly.
What are your thoughts on that?
Sorry, I was trying to get all these levels right. My thoughts on the sunken cost fallacy, or
the packaging of
Will
Myers and Kirby Yates just to unload Will Myers' contract.
I mean, I think that'd be beneficial if we can get certain pieces that we need back. Yeah. It's like clearly mid-relief is somewhere that we need.
Yeah.
If we could throw another ace into our starting rotation, if we get somebody that could be a true ace that we thought maybe Luke Casey could be this year, and then maybe it was going to be Lauer, like somebody that can just kind of take over that bullpen role, I think that would be beneficial. But at the same time,
see, the reason
I think it's
unrealistic.
Hard. Yeah, I think it's just hard for us to move these kind of contracts when we're not really we're not vibing for a playoff spot. Like, we're kind of in the hunt, we're kind of in that race, but at the same time,
if they wanted to give away Kirby Yates or something, I was telling Brandon, we would need a top 10 prospect back, but that would be hard to package up Will Myers.
But even still, it's like, how long are we going to harvest prospects for? You know what I mean? We're at a point now where it's like you got to. What's on the field now is what's going to be the future. So let's just add pieces that are going to bring this
except
up.
for the pitching, for sure.
But that's what I mean. That's why it's like add pieces that are going to bring the team.
Top prospects are pitchers. That's why I'm not concerned about the bullpen or the starting lineup, because that's going to develop over time. You've seen Quantrill come out of the bullpen a couple times. You've seen Strong, who was a bullpen pitcher, move into the starting rotation. So over time, I mean, I'm not predicting the Padres to be a playoff team this year, so I wouldn't say moving Kirby Yates beneficial to anybody, because like Dean said, harvesting prospects isn't going to do us anything. We have the best farm team in all of baseball,
and we've had the best farm bullpen for the last 3 years. So at this point, it's more or less like, well, let's wait for these guys to come up. In the meantime, let's buy ourselves time. Let's figure out our catcher solution. Let's figure out our center fielder solution. Like, those are the places that it's like we're struggling at.
Unless you're going to be getting back in return a Syndergaard or a I mean, obviously they're never going to get rid of Strasburg, but unless you're getting a ace back, which I can't think of a team out there right now that is holding on to an ace
that's willing to give it up.
But I feel like the Indians might, but
again, like, do you want to buy out or like do you want to buy into Kluber or?
I'm just listing one potential team.
Yeah.
I think that,
And I think it's like a tough year.
We can't give all our relievers to the Indians.
Plus, it's like a tough year because you look at teams that are making runs, like have made runs in the past, like the Dodgers, the Red Sox, the Yankees. It's like the Yankees are really the only, top. Yankees Astros are the only like top 5 team that have their bullpen figured out.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Dodgers have one of the worst, bullpen reliefs in the
Luckily,
game.
they have probably the best starting rotation statistically right now.
Bullpen ERA is up across the league too, so it's like.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like, why are we going to try to give up so much to figure it out when we have time to?
Yeah, well, especially if you're looking at what's going on in the rest of baseball. I mean, if everybody else is having bullpen issues, then why are we going to trade away a major asset of our bullpen?
Yeah. Plus,
to get rid of a contract.
Plus, the Padres haven't made the postseason since 2006, and it's like, yeah, that's a long time, but this is the first year where it's like, I'm okay if you miss it this year.
Plus,
I won't be as upset if you miss it this year because I know the following years you're going to be in the race.
Yeah. Plus, it's like, what kind of free agents do you expect the Padres to be going after in this offseason? What kind of money do you expect them to be spending? They already spent most money on, players in back-to-back seasons. So, I mean, I don't foresee them trying to go out there and sign another top prospect or top pitching. Starting pitcher.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you have to work what you have. You have to develop those players. I think there's Padre fans grown a little bit impatient over the years. Now that we're starting to see a decent ball club, or wondering what the next move is. The next move is to sit and wait.
Yeah.
It's the same thing that happened.
Let it develop.
Yeah, exactly. You have to let it develop. Same thing that happened with the Astros. Same thing that happened with, the Cubs.
Yeah.
Once you've figured out that you have a playoff contending team, that's when you go out and start adding pieces.
Well, it's always fun to gamble a little bit or, predict the future.
Yeah.
You got some.
You got me. You got my
some
attention.
predictions for today's game. Final score. Let's do our pick. We always do the.
We get double digits.
Let's see who the starting lineup for sure. First, we got to do that.
I'm saying 7-4 Padres.
7-4, huh? You're pretty confident in that?
Wow, that's
I'm going 4-3 Padres.
Oh wait, who's pitching for
Quantrill versus Anderson?
Yeah,
Mr. Anderson?
I'm still going Anderson.
I'm going 4-3 Padres, and I think Willie is going to go deep.
I think we're going to light them up. I think it's going to be a blowout. I'm going to go 8-2.
All right.
I just have a feeling we're just going to whoop their ass, dude.
All right. Who's going deep? Anybody going deep?
I'm going Tatis because I want to see it.
All right.
That's why.
I'm going. I'm gonna go Hedges.
Hedges going deep.
Really?
That's a hot take right there.
And what's the final score?
I take 5-4.
Padres. Okay.
5-4.
Enrique, you didn't say who you got going deep.
Well, you already took Tatis.
I didn't.
You went with Hedges. What'd you say?
Machado.
I said Willie Myers.
You gotta go Machado. Machado's hot, man.
I'm going Machado. I got his name on my back.
I can't believe neither of you guys took Renfroe or Reyes, though.
That's the predictable pick. I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like
You gotta take risks.
Reyes went deep last night, so Renfroe's probably going deep tonight.
I feel like Reyes skills on hot streaks, and he just starts tearing the cover off the ball, though. Both of them do. They both go on hot streaks at different times.
So we got Will Myers. We got Manny Machado. Fernando Tatis.
Yeah, that's right.
What's the winner get?
Austin Hedges. Huh?
Beer?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
that's usually what it is.
Yeah. I mean, what else do we bet?
I don't know.
No, because every other time that we bet, the All Bad Podcast doesn't pay up.
What All Bad Podcast?
Well,
what did
we lose though? We haven't, or what if we won though? We haven't.
You haven't
we
won.
won.
You guys
Beer pong.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
I mean, we got hats and socks.
It's just
1-1.
hats and socks.
No, but what did we have to pay? What was the?
Honestly, I think our next competition should be a wiffle ball game.
James.
That was weird.
Hell no.
What do you mean, hell no?
What do you mean hell
Now
no?
when I got Philly Phil, can I substitute someone else?
Well, it's
You can
not.
bring on whoever you want to.
It's not our fault.
Anyone's girlfriend can substitute for Philly Phil.
It's
God.
not
You
our
get Shaylee.
fault that you.
Wait, no, she's my wife. Sorry.
My wife.
No,
You said
It's
girlfriend
not-
Thomas playing.
It's not my
I don't
fault
trust Sarah,
that you picked. You know,
I picked this.
you paired up with the wrong.
Just pick James and Brandon.
All right. Well, in that case,
Well, you got to get Philly
Let's play
Phil to
ball.
sign off on it.
Okay, but
yeah, he's gonna sign off
part
because he
two,
sucks.
part 2 of that competition is home run derby.
Okay, I can do it.
What, baseball home run derby?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I went to the batting cages this weekend. Yeah, it was so much fun. I went to Stadium Golf. It's over there at the
Oh.
70 plus.
Oh yeah, I love getting in there. I started doing the Happy Gilmore.
No, I was tearing
No, he's
the
talking
cover
about the
off.
70 plus batting cages.
Yeah, I go there too.
And you
At
happy
stadium-
Gilmore the
that's
70.
that's a damn joke,
Oh.
Brandon.
The 70 mile an hour wouldn't hurt.
Even go to the softball. Even go to the softball, the 30 or whatever. I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, dude, it was pretty good, though. It was fun. Definitely my chest was sore after, though.
Your
It was
chest, that's
weird.
weird.
It was like when I was tightening up to come across.
You gotta loosen up the shoulders a little bit, man.
There's
You gotta
some
loosen
muscle somewhere in there.
Man,
That
I
bird
was-
cage.
You gotta
The
swirl
bird-
the hips.
Tweety Bird had a.
It was fun.
You know, Tweety Bird was beaten quick.
I had Sarah did it too.
She
She did
the
70?
She did the 40.
Oh.
Oh no, she did
Oh,
the
I was
70.
gonna. No, I don't know. You were
Dude,
like.
I couldn't even
she
get her
did
to
it too.
stand in the 70 cage. You kidding me? That ball comes in quick.
It does.
It does.
Is it closer to?
I feel like it's closer to the mound than like a normal pitcher
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, no.
You
it's-
pretty
it's
much
like-
have to like decide like right off the bat. You're like,
Yeah.
I'm swinging now. I don't. I'll find it. Hopefully.
I like the batting cages that have the actual arm. I don't like the ones that have the spinner. You
Yeah,
can
the-
see it coming out of the pocket.
This one,
Stadium
this one's got
does
the
arm.
arm. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
not Stadium Golf. They don't
Yeah,
have
it
that.
does.
Yeah,
The
it's-
That's the
70
arm.
one for
It has the
sure is.
arm.
Yeah. You could see it coming.
Oh, it's because this guy did the slow pitch softball.
No, I do the 70,
Hook-
and I can hit
you
switch.
You could see the balls getting primed. That's when you're like getting ready for it. And
Brandon
then,
likes watching those balls get
It's like,
flying.
That's
oh, yeah,
right.
Come on,
Mhm.
bring it to daddy.
well, no, I work right next to it, so like randomly on.
So
certain
you're just
lunch
thinking about
days,
the
I-
balls,
So
just-
I go there. So like I'll go to stadium golf every once in a while.
What are you hitting on?
60, 70. I'm in that same.
All right.
So
same
Brandon's
page.
been practicing home run derby.
No, because
Actually, I did it.
I haven't swung a bat.
No,
since
I
the
love-
last
I
time
love
we did
James,
home run derby.
but
That's
he's
what I was
not
saying.
in the
That's why I was
70s.
like, dude, it was weird.
James is not in the 70. We because we go to the batting cages.
Well, we're
every
not
once in
going
a
to be throwing 70
Dude,
for
I
the
suck.
home run
while.
derby.
Hell no.
Yeah,
we're
God.
oh, we're gonna actually have to throw.
Yeah, that's how
Yeah.
it works.
Yeah.
He better
Have
have
you
health insurance.
Have you seen the home run derby before?
I know how it works, but I just didn't feel.
We
That's
can
how we
use
do
this
it.
as the pitcher's protector.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll
Just
smash
hide
that
behind-
shit.
You don't need a pitcher's protector. Like, who the hell is swinging in a low and outside pitch?
Yeah.
Nobody. Not in home run derby.
Enrique.
We need to start a softball team. What if we did that?
I suck. I can't swing a bat stable pitch.
Really?
No, I've never been good at
He's being sarcastic.
Well, I figured that.
This dude hit a switch home
He's
run.
more of a-
and
we were
had
doing
a
home,
catcher.
we were doing home run derby, and I like went over lefty, and I hit one out, and Brandon was like, "What the fuck?"
Well, then hell no. I'm not playing.
He's more of a catcher than a pitcher, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, there you
God.
go. Speaking of pride.
Ayo.
Hey,
That's four.
Oh.
and we've been the Three Amigos on a podcast. No, I'm kidding.
Well,
Do you guys
well,
have do you have a radio voice? I know we just talk in our normal voices, but if you were going to mimic a radio voice, could you?
The San Diego.
Metafash.
Better fast. 10 lighter.
And this has been the
Well, what do we got?
107.4.
Yeah, what is that? Crazy Willie here.
Crazy Ira and the douche.
That's the one.
What's
Oh,
your
man.
radio voice, Brennan?
I don't have one.
Well, here we are. It's a beautiful day in
Brandon's
sunny
like that-
San Diego.
like that one
Brandon's
dude-
voice is just his normal white ass voice.
Yeah, that's right.
Like that dude that comes
This
on
is
the radio.
Brandon Majors.
Yeah, I'm Jesse Agler's voice.
Next up is.
He's like that dude that comes on 97.3 late at night. He's like, "Oh, well, Padres dropped another game." Sounds like he's eating the Cardinals.
Dude, I've never heard that guy before, and then I heard, I was like, have you guys heard this guy's voice?
It's like terrible.
He's all late
He's
night.
such
He
a
sounds
he's
like
such
he's
a
been
jerk,
smoking for like,
dude. Like he
every
legit
day
sounds
for
like
the
he's
last
eating a
10
pack of
years straight.
cigarettes every day. Yeah, like just freaking lighting that sucker up and throwing it in his mouth.
Oh, man. That's all right. Well, it's almost 6 o'clock now. Game's at 6:10, so we probably got to wrap it up pretty soon. There's a lot going on in the NBA, a lot going on in the NHL.
We will cover it.
There's been quite a lot going on in Major League Baseball, even All-Star voting, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, next week we'll cover all that. We'll go over what we need to, but for now, it's a Padres forward episode.
That's right.
Let's go Padres.
Enrique.
I love
Thank you
San
for
Diego
having us,
Padres.
Enrique.
Tatis
Thank you for
going
having
deep
us
tonight.
all that podcast. But Three Amigos in a Podcast. We'll see you next week.
Later.
All right.